sorted. Heaven couldn't cling on any longer and she's been sent back to Nibiru. But first, she's going to be chatting to us. Heaven is right there. Fresh out coming out of the house, but we are going straight in for the Dowling.
Hello.
How are you? How was tonight, the Dowling?
And straight in the one sentence seems quite alien. But yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't go together, does it, when we're talking about you?
No.
But how was tonight for you?
Tonight was an amazing show. It was really quick, but also the crowd were amazing and a really good people for nomination. And Heaven, amazing. When she fell over,
okay, let's get to that in a second.
Yes.
Earlier on, I saw you in the production office and you were like, who do you think is going to go tonight? I just can't call it.
Yeah.
And all through the evening, it's gone kind of the same. 0.5%.
0.5% between Heaven and Arden. That's how close it was. We even stalled out there because I still didn't know up until the second. That's how close it was, which should be reassuring for Heaven. Even though she got the booze, there was nothing much in it.
Now, I missed the fall.
Oh, Emma.
I missed the fall, Heaven.
It was amazing. It was like, Heaven leave, she's not leaving, Heaven leave. Okay, she's leaving. Oh my God, she's on the ground. On the stairs, legs are slightly open, and she's also wearing pink underwear because I've seen it.
Oh, knicker shot!
Thank God she was wearing knickers.
I know, could you imagine?
This time.
That would have been graphic even for Channel 5.
Hello.
Okay, Heaven, it's time to say goodbye to Brian. Brian, it's time for me to say goodbye to you. Have a lovely evening drinking alcohol. I am taking Heaven to bit on the side. Tonight, and I love it. Hello and welcome to Big Brother's Bit on the Side, like throwing a serial killer's childhood memories at a glass wall, according to Frankie Boyle. Praise indeed. It's day 22, it's 11:34, and it's eviction night. You have decided that the Big Brother house party is over for Heaven, and she has become the third person to be evicted. But what else have we learnt today? Well, as each day goes by, Rebecca must be looking forward to that romantic meal she's hoping to have with Aden.
Oh, that stinks.
Does he not use a fork? What's that about? I know now why Heaven is so keen on these special spirits that she sees. Every now and again, one pays her a little visit. All sorts of wrong. Mark takes the piss out of Jay again. This time, he's not so keen on the result.
I need to sort a couple of things out first.
Why don't you want to do it?
I need to sort a couple of things out first.
Jay, will you stop pissing on me, man?
What do you sort out first?
Fuck's sake! I can't talk when I'm being pissed on again.
And it's easy to understand Tom's jealousy and frustration over the whole Aaron business. I mean, how could you resist this?
Put your mic on. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, hello. So, who's on tonight's panel? I hear the audience ask that, and I wonder if there's any more of that cheap box wine that they fed us earlier on. First up, this time last week, she was surrounded by people who drink, fight, throw up, wank, and cry constantly. That's because she was right here with our studio audience. It's Rebecca. He's a showbiz reporter who brings all the best celebrity gossip, including tweets such as, Sid Owen just said hi to me in Chelsea, and Carol McGiffin is wearing a hat today. It's Dean Piper! She's a former children's TV presenter turned stand-up comedian, and she's even 6 months up the duff. So if you sat at home asking who's that moody pregnant bitch, for once it's not me, it's Kirsten O'Brien. And the former celebrity housemate who would have jumped right in that cage and made that gorilla his winter jacket, it's Pete Burns. since Heaven left the house, but what drama did she leave in her wake?
That was a very...
was her till
Say
the
no
end.
that message. She handled that very well.
Yeah.
You know, she just said a general message and she said...
That's really nice of you to do that.
very nice messages. That was actually a very positive message. She didn't end on a sour note like Rebecca, you know, who thought she'd just try and pick people off. Rebecca and Heaven's messages were so different.
Hers was the truth as well, 'cause she was left out in this house.
Yeah, she was.
She was. That was the truth. Yeah, it was. Because she'd do things that other people would do and she'd get told off or like we'd moan at her for it. So I think it's like all truth what she said.
So my birthday soon, so...
Anton's changed his tune, hasn't he, about Heaven? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Rebecca, you just said as we were watching that, oh, get over it.
Because I've left and it's still obsessed with me.
A week later. You have that effect on men, young lady. Pete, did the right person go?
No.
Who should have gone?
I don't know. I think maybe because the weak spots in the TV. I think Heaven made great TV. Initially, she annoyed me, and then I got the pack instinct of, oh, she makes me angry. Get her out. But that's not what good TV is about.
It's not. You want some characters like Heaven, like
And
Rebecca.
I'm really worried with more nominations. All of the spiky characters will go, and then we'll have a really dull show. And this is a great show.
Yeah. So did the right person go in your opinion?
I think
In your way? Is my belly in your way?
No, it's fine. Heaven, I thought was great because she's different and she's not plastic like the majority of the house doesn't left. And Arden, the longer he stays in, the more, no disrespect, Rebecca, the more likely we are to get a Christmas wrap from him. Please, God, may he go soon.
I don't think a Christmas wrap will be happening. Now let's kind of carrying on from what Pete said. 3 girls on the trot, all very big characters.
Yeah.
What's going on? Do you think? Are the boys picking them all off?
No, because it's a public, isn't it? It's the public that make the final decision, and I said it in my audition. I don't understand why the public get rid of massive characters. Surely you want a house full of people fighting and aggravating each other and winding each other up, rather than everyone going, "Oh, I love you."
I've just heard an absolutely out of Paul.
Yeah, absolutely, Emma. I mean, it's 3 weeks running, the big characters have been evicted. The promising thing is that you said there's only 0.5% between the votes.
Yes.
So maybe the public are getting wise and they'll stop voting out the big characters.
Yeah, maybe we just need that extra little push of people to pick up the phone and vote. What role, Kirsten, do you think Heaven played in the house?
Well, I think the vibes and the energy will all go now, won't they, with her going, and the phantom orgasms as well. They're gone
Can
now.
you believe
They're
that?
over.
I'd not seen that clip before. I was blushing, I think, when that
I
happened.
quite want to be in there with that. That's quite saucy.
Do you think her departure will have a mass effect on the house? They don't. The clip we've just seen of them after her leaving, they don't seem to be too fussed.
It's going to be quite sombre, I think, now, because I think Heaven she was really annoying everyone. I personally wouldn't want it to be anywhere near that house if Heaven was in it, because she would have drove me nuts. But you do need people like her there. You can't.
Looking at Rebecca, she's even agreeing with you.
As a viewer, I wanted her to stay in because she made me want to watch TV to see what she was going to do next.
Okay, guys, what effect do you think her departure will have on the house?
A good effect.
I think
I think it's a good effect because
I love your eyelashes.
Thank you, darling. It's a good effect because Heaven is a strong character. I give her that, but it's a slightly overbearing character. Yeah. Maybe now we will begin to see the others have a chance to have the show as well. You know, not just one person.
Maybe some other people will come out and blossom.
Need to send more Totty in. Need to send more Totty in. We've lost.
We need to send more Totty in. There's so much Totty in there. Pete, who do you think will miss her the most? Will anybody miss her?
No. I don't think anyone will miss her because, as he said, living with her would drive you crazy. And there's been a few times I've nearly put my foot through the TV watching it, but I couldn't bear to miss it. I don't think anyone will miss her, no.
Little Tom. Do you think anyone will miss her? She's what?
I think she's fake because think about it. She said in her VT when she was going into the house she hates fake
people, but she's actually got a fake name. She's got fake hair. She's also not really a proper vegan. She's a fake vegan.
She did
eats
say that
eggs.
herself, though, when she may have said she doesn't like fake people. Brian picked her up on that on the way in and said, hold on a minute, you don't like fake people. What's that? She went, it's fake hair, so what? Oh, yeah, I wear it. So at least she kind of acknowledges it.
Heaven is my sister, and I can tell you for a fact that she is being who she is. There's no fakeness. She's been heaven for more than 6 years.
And to be fair, we'll all find out very soon because she's going to be here. Rebecca, you were in this position a week ago.
Yeah.
Heaven's in this position now. It could have quite possibly been a den, but he's stayed. How do you think he's feeling?
I think he will be really, really relieved because it was really important to him to be accepted by the public.
Yeah.
And he won't know it was only 0.5%. And I think that he got so close to nearly leaving, he will take it to his heart that the public saved him.
I think we saw in the diary room when he was with Aaron, he was comforting him when he was really upset. And I think we saw that nice side that we know of Den again tonight.
Rapidly going off him. The side I have seen to him since I've left.
He's getting poisoned, I think, by
happy,
Anton,
honestly.
You think he's getting poisoned by Anton?
Yeah, I do a little bit.
Is he trying to kind of like stick with the boys and kind of put on that whole man front?
That male
I taught him better than that, Emma.
In the 2 weeks I was with him, I taught him better than that. Dean, very quickly, what did you think of Heaven's diary room message to the house?
I thought it was quite good, but it was exactly what I thought. I thought she would just play out and just go nice and calm. There was so much drama in the house, you kind of thought she'd come up with something better for when she did her message.
Yeah.
But, maybe it was quite a dignified way to leave.
Maybe she just wanted to keep her head held high and walk out. Pete, very quickly, what message would you have left for them?
Fuck you.
And on that note, that's what's on the mind of our panel, but what's running through your head? Get in touch and let us know. Details are undercarriage. Still to come, I finally get my hands on Heaven. I hope she's prepared for a grilling. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. The Maisie to the main show's Faye. Right, this week our resident goddess of fashion, Lauren Harries, has been pimping out our housemates at modelling agencies. I bet they didn't read that bit in their contracts.
Hello, it's Lauren Harris here again at a top modelling agency. I'm here to see if any of the contestants in the Big Brother house have what it takes to be a top poser. Like me, darling. Here we have Ardon.
Okay.
Because he permanently has a hard-on. Is there a market for somebody like hard-on?
You're a bit obsessed with hard-ons today, Lauren.
Hard-on, isn't it?
Okay, well, whatever you say.
What do you think of Jay?
Too many tattoos, you just know where.
I know. His legs have
Yeah.
got tattoos. Not every woman wants Jay.
Would you?
Well,
not if he told you his best.
I need to be courted, darling, first. That would be, he wouldn't see anything until the fourth date.
Oh, fourth date, okay.
We go, oh my goodness. We've got Tom.
I think I'm going to surprise you here. I think this guy...
Geek look.
Well, he kind of looks like Dean Gaffney. I think this guy has got the most potential out of everybody in the house for modelling because he's got a very, very distinctive look. No,
He says he's bisexual, but
I never judge a book by its cover.
No.
If we did, we'd have big problems, wouldn't we, here today? But I do think he's got the best chance.
Mark looks like he just wants to go and have a crab crawl. A pub crawl. A pub crawl.
The light's on, but there's nobody in.
What do you think of Maisie?
She will be topless in a men's magazine in 0.8 seconds of leaving the house. That's a fact.
He's got something, just obsessed.
Not obsessed at all, actually. I'm a leg man, if I'm honest.
Oh, well, good job I've got my legs out today.
I've seen better legs hanging out of a nest. Which brings me back to you. When did you get yours done?
I'm not even going to say a word.
Oh.
Right, now, so...
what cup are you? What cup?
I'm 35 double D.
35, that's an odd number. There's one bigger than the other.
Okay, so I have to show you my pictures.
Ah, interesting.
That was actually on a photograph taken with no makeup on the garden with sunbathing.
Yeah, I can see that. I think we should get you in with a professional photographer, you know?
That's better.
Get a professional makeup and hair. Have you ever considered glamour? I mean, a good-looking lady like yourself, have you ever considered glamour modelling?
I've always considered it.
Have you?
Yeah.
You know, what is your price to do topless modelling?
I said if the price is right.
Yeah? And
Only if the price is right.
We could have a whip round around the studio.
I'm talking about big bags or no goodies.
Oh, okay then. So you'd get the puppies out for the right
I've
thing?
got the puppies out before.
Have you?
Yes.
Great, I think we've got potential. We just need to get you in the studio, get the hair and makeup done. I think get a contract in, get you to sign. Page 3, Farmers Weekly, done.
You are a cheeky little rat. You've been very, very, very naughty. So there you are, darlings. I did my bit. Now it's up to the housemates to do theirs. And darlings, I'll be watching.
So take a deep breath and a swig of spirulina. It's almost time to meet your third evictee. But before we do, in keeping with the bit on the side tradition, here are Heaven's hellish bits.
Now you don't like a fake tan, fake hair, fake nails.
So to say this girlfriend, but her hair ain't real.
Entertaining.
I've got a piece of myself.
Healing. Fill me full of the melanin, raw. Spiritual. Sexy. All wrapped in one.
You know they were giants back in the day, because there were people that were that size. Can't deal with her nonsense in my head.
Heaven.
Heaven. Heaven. Heaven. Heaven. Oh my diddy.
Oh, man. I'm a healer. And I'm a lover.
What are you doing?
I've never had sex for money and I never would.
No.
Don't need to.
Jewelry?
You like enjoy the wine, yeah?
I am not shady over a little bit of wine.
I swear people are so inconsiderate here.
Trying to be someone she's kind of not.
She just does me head in.
Fuck off. This girl here has got negative vibrations.
Are you fucking crackers?
I'm proper targeted in this house, you know that?
Evan, stay the fuck out of other people's business.
What is the most common elephant on earth? The blue elephant? Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't think you lot can handle that if I told you really what Darth Vader's about. I just hate it. It's literally coming out my fucking fanny.
After 22 days in the Bournemouth bungalow, ladies and gentlemen, it's evictee number 3, Heaven! Come and sit down, Heaven.
Hi, babe.
Are you all right?
I'm half left, but cool.
Put your bra away, Heaven.
Got my crystals in there.
Oh, your crystals are in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Heaven, first up, we must talk about the form. Now, I missed it because I was on my way up to see you guys. Yeah. Can we have another look at it now?
Go on.
Okay.
Oh, God, I've got to see it.
A pinch of salt, to be fair.
Yeah.
You were in good spirits.
I would have laughed. I mean, I was laughing, but God, that was, oh God.
Now, Heaven, one thing I do really want to know is, have you cleaned your womb since you went into the house?
Hell no.
No?
My womb is dirtier than it's ever been.
What is womb cleaning and how do you do it?
Okay, well, as a woman, you should always make sure that you think positively.
Right.
Don't let things affect you because we store it. Our womb's like a computer program.
Yeah.
It holds and stores memory of everything. All the negative thoughts, all the pork, all the intoxications that you put in there, it actually leaves an imprint on you and can affect you.
How do you get it out?
Makes you bitchy.
How'd you get it out?
You drink spinach and broccoli.
You drink spinach and broccoli?
Every day.
So is it like womb service?
It's like womb. I love that one. High five.
Thank you very much.
That was good.
Thank you very much. Now, you're the third girl in a row to be booted out of the house.
You can believe it.
What's going on?
Well, you know, girls can't get away with stuff. Like, any little thing we do as a female is so much more heightened. I mean, you can have wanking competitions as a man and get away with stuff, do you know what I mean? But we won't get into that. And as a woman, you just have to completely always be on board when you're on television, be assertive, at the same time be soft. You know, you have to work out the balance. So if you're a little bit too strong, you'll get booted out. If you're looked at too vulnerable, you'll get booted out. So you have to work out the balance.
You were quite a strong character in the house, but peace and tranquility was very much your thing. Yet this week you still had arguments with Harry and Louise, or rather Harry had an argument on you.
Oh, that was funny. It was the best.
What happened? I mean, we know what happened, but why do you think?
I don't know, but Harry, did you see that he apologised, like literally
yeah, we
10 minutes
we saw him in the diary room, and he did say, I feel like a bit of a dick because I've overreacted and it was over something stupid and I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, he literally was like, Heaven, right, you stay out of people's business, right, I'm a posh twat and I'm not going to have that, right? And I was like, basically, cool. And me and Louise were in stitches because it was just funny, you know, and he's a really lovely person. I got on with Harry and actually found him quite handsome in the last 2 days, which was funny. I'm not on him or anything like that, but you know, he's really cool, he's funny, he's a bit insecure, that's why he always makes these jokes about women and stuff like that, because he has an issue of intimacy.
But do you think being so vocal went against you?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Being vocal went against me, but I was being myself. I wasn't sitting on the fence, you know, and saying, oh, I love you, Heaven, and then going and be like, Heaven's a bitch. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
I even feel guilty, actually, for nominating Maisie, because that's like she was like my little sister in the house, and because she was dishonest with me when I defended her so to the core about something, I thought they were making a rumour up about her, and then I found that she actually lied to me.
You did have her back on that,
Yeah, of course. But then she lied to me and I nominated, and I feel like I shouldn't have done that. I should have even defended her even more and not nominated her and been there for her more. She only lied because she was backed in a corner by so many people in the house.
Okay, well, it seems there were quite a few housemates that didn't get you.
Yeah, quite a few.
Take a look at this.
Great. You know the Giants? You know they were Giants before?
What do you mean?
They were Giants before.
What's a giant? Like
you know how you had dinosaurs and stuff?
Yeah,
why do you think there was dinosaurs and that? Because there were people that were that size that actually lived before humans came back.
I don't believe this.
But they've actually got the bones and stuff. They've only got bones from 7 foot to 36 foot now. Melanin is one of the most powerful things. It's actually a protection from cancer. They use melanin to fly rockets. You see these films like Star Wars, The Silver Surfer, The Fantastic Four, all of these things are not made up.
How did the Giants get you then?
Basically, the planet Nibiru was like, it hit this planet called Tiamat and turned into Eridu, which we now know as Earth. They were here, they made Magna Men, simply made out of clay from the dust, from the dirt, into semi-human beings.
Did you get this from Waterstones, this book, or is it from a specialist shop?
He's a very funny guy, Harry. He's a very funny guy.
He's so funny.
So Darth Vader's real?
No, I didn't say Darth Vader. I don't even know, what's his name, Darth Vader or Dark Vader?
Darth. Right,
okay. Yeah. He's not real, obviously, but I'm saying he was based on
a real something.
Yeah, a real something. I won't get into that too much, you know, for TV.
Yeah, because we haven't got long on the interview, to be fair. We could be, and they were falling asleep.
They were falling asleep. I did not even realise that. Do you know that? I was so into my little world, I didn't even know they were falling asleep.
Let's talk about the message that you left for your housemates. You said that you felt persecuted.
Sometimes.
So who by and why?
just sometimes, you know me and Jay, we were the mummy and daddy of the house.
Yes.
And Jay was like thinking, I want to get all my grub in. So it's like, he tried to take leads with the shopping list all the time. I realised, ordering his pork and his horse ribs and everything else he was ordering. And I'm like, no. At the end of the day, you've got to compromise, you know. I don't eat meat. Why are you putting my stuff at the bottom of the list that could possibly get knocked off?
Yeah.
And then he, like, all the people, like, right, you're doing the shopping task. You're going to pour the wine. We're counting the cans. And that's
so
it.
He's the daddy in the house.
It was fine. The minute I mentioned it, people were like, oh, Heaven.
Okay.
Why is Heaven touching the beer? Or why is Heaven even breathing? How dare you breathe? Like, do you understand? And that was really like...
You felt like you were being ganged up on a little bit, and you did say that you felt that you were very much on your own in the house.
Yeah, I was though, I really was.
Rebecca said in her message to the house that you were an actress.
Well, I do. I act, I model, I write, I dance.
Well, I think this is the thing.
Part of my profession. She was right.
We I don't think fully aware that you were an actress.
Of course I wasn't. Not in real life.
And there is a lot of online speculation and clips that are online of you acting. Would you like to clear anything up?
No, I thought you were going to show me them.
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's out there if you all want to have a look.
I'm going to have a look tonight. But as far as me being an actress, like I said, I do that for a job. I've never been paid, actually, by the way. So hopefully I'll get paid now. I've been doing it, you know, in between my modelling and stuff.
But you said in the clip that I've seen that it was going to a cinema and going on a TV channel.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It was a while ago, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
It was about 6 years ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Now, you said to the housemates that they shouldn't compromise themselves.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you stuck to that yourself?
Yeah, I definitely did. That's why I'm out now. I mean, I am so lucky. Do you know how lucky I am that I made it 3 weeks in? I mean, this is really, really lucky for someone like me. Because if Pamela Anderson,
your mate,
my girl, if she didn't give me immunity the first week, I would have been Tashi.
You'd have been gone.
I would have been gone. Because it would have been a full house nomination. Get this vegan cuckoo bitch out.
I like the cuckoo-ness. I liked it. Do you think you've made the Giants proud?
Yeah, the Giants are definitely proud. They're coming back soon, so they're proud.
Heaven, thank you so much. Join me after the break when we'll be unleashing this lot on Heaven. You better watch your womb, young lady. Between the Big Brother house and a Freshers Week public appearance in Scunthorpe. Heaven has survived my interrogation and now she's going to steal a wine or two from everybody else. Funny. Rebecca, what is your question to Heaven?
Why did you feel that you needed to tell Aden to protect himself against me?
Should I answer that?
All right, everybody, come on. Well, I just felt that, you know, you weren't completely 100% yourself, and that with him, that when somebody doesn't truly love themselves, they can't love someone else equally or fairly. And plus you had age on him. That's got nothing to do with anything if you're in love with somebody. So I was just being real with him. I didn't tell him to leave you. I didn't tell him to not be with you, because that's not my place. I just told him to make sure he protected himself first and foremost.
You're right. I suppose from a friendly point of view to Aden, that is a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you probably think it's not, but I suppose if you're looking out for that side of it, then fair enough.
Rebecca, you're a devil.
Dean, what's your question?
Cruella.
God, we'll talk about that person in a minute.
Heaven, I really want to know, why did you have to get involved in everybody's business? You were the nosiest person, you were really annoying, and you didn't need to do that. That was your real downfall. Why did you have to do that?
You know, I didn't get involved in everybody's business, by the way.
You did.
Did I?
You're crazy. You're batshit crazy. You drive me nuts.
Did I?
wouldn't want to be anywhere near you in a house like that because you're so involved.
Did I drive you nuts?
Really nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Are your nuts that big? Anyway, moving on learn swiftly.
Dean, but isn't that what makes... I know we keep saying it, but that is what
You were
makes
good to
a
watch.
great
You were
housemate
good.
to watch.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Thank you for being so honest with me and refreshing.
Well done, Rebecca was always very honest with you.
Yeah, of course. And what's I going to say again? What's your name again? Oh. No, honestly. I don't remember. No, I don't remember. Dean, sorry, I'm not rude. Dean.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You're right, though. One of the things before I went into the house, I was advised on was don't be always backing people up, getting involved in people's stuff, because you're in there for you. I was told that, but I can't help it. If somebody's an underdog or being bullied or they're not being able to voice their opinion, they come to me and they say, Heaven, this and this is happening. I feel like I need to back it.
Was you living in a different house? Was you living in a different house?
Dean, like I was saying anyway, that's it really.
Right, I don't want to go into labour tonight, so calm down. Pete, play nice.
I think you made great telly. You made great telly because of all the things that people are criticising for. You were annoying and stuff like that. And initially I got the pack instinct and thought, get her out. And then I thought, no, don't get her out because you're making great telly. And I think the public have made a mistake by taking out such a strong character. But I've got a question, and it's probably too highbrow a question for a show like this, but how old are you?
Pete.
30.
You're into spirituality. If you are so heavily involved in spirituality, which I have been during the 80s, every aspect that you probably have to discover, and I think it's all balls. Why were you so easily triggered and made angry by eviction nominations, and why did you lay into Anton so brutally just because he nominated you? Because if you're spiritual, you just go, it's fine. You get triggered so easy, Heaven.
That's fair. That's
and I would think the journey of spirituality is about losing your triggers and just thinking, I'm exactly where I should be at this time and everything says it should be, but you've still got an anger switch.
What you just said, you pointed on the key word there, journey. I'm on a journey, and I'm always going to be on a journey.
Heaven, I don't want to interrupt you, but if we could have a kind of quickish answer,
if you're going to follow that, watch that point, that's advice.
I'm going to be on a journey, and I hate the fact that sometimes I get, because I just feel like, why are you not treating me like this? And I shouldn't feel so victimised. I've got a little bit of a complex there. Not a chip. I don't have a chip. I don't even have a house. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's all it is. I'm on a journey, and Anton. I thought he had my back, and he didn't.
I said quick. I'm so sorry. We are running so short of time tonight.
Thank you.
Heaven, thank you. And I'm sorry we didn't get to the audience questions. Heaven has left the house, but how are her former housemates getting on without her? Kirsten is up in the camera runs.
I certainly am. I've snuck round the back here. I've got the cloak of invisibility on, which I hate to ruin the magic. It's actually just a bathrobe here, but I can tell you that they're quite relaxed, really. I don't think they're that bothered that Heaven's gone. In fact, a few moments ago, Jay did a little bit of what I think was celebratory body popping over there out in the garden, and Anton looking quite chilled as well, sitting there at the moment. Of course, two people have now turned on Anton. We've got Rebecca and Heaven as well now. So there you go. That's what's happening right now, Emma.
5 seconds. So, thank you, Kirsten. Kirsten? What's been going on in the house since Heaven's left?
Well, they've had a poker party, but none of them are, a gambling party, but none of them are really sure how to play poker or anything, really. So Aaron kind of skirted round and then went to the dip.
Play snap.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what they're heading for. They all got a bit scared and ran out.
Shithead's a good game.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good game. Very good game.
Yeah, so...
any messages for Heaven?
Yeah, loads. That was like, people are saying...
We've got 15 seconds.
That was the best exit ever from Big Brother. She fell over, got trending. Heaven got trending. Everyone was saying you should go back in the house purely for that moment.
Oh, I love them for that.
It was brilliant. A lot of people saying it was like Naomi Campbell falling off her heels.
Very nice. Guys, I'm so sorry. We've got to go. That's it for tonight. Tomorrow, Two Worlds Collide. Alice will be joined by Geordie Shaw and Ben Duncan. Have a great night. See you soon.